Hello everyone and welcome to another reaction video. Today we're reacting to Trespass by MONSTA X, which is their debut song, which I actually almost missed. Cause I was gonna just react to Rush just now. And I was like, dang, I didn't know that was their debut. I didn't know Trespass was their debut either. But then I saw that Trespass was like recommended by Rush, and because I didn't know the timeline of things, um, I was like, I don't remember if this is in this playlist of things I'm gonna react to, and so I just looked at the days that the videos were released, and this was actually before Rush, and so I was like, I googled what was MONSTA X's debut, and it's Trespass. So almost missed that, you guys. That would have been terrible because everybody cares very much if would have missed this. Just kidding, but like if you don't care, that's okay. Anyways, I don't know if I've ever seen this music video. I don't know the last time I would have seen it if I have seen it. I don't know the last time I've heard the song either, but I know I like the song. I like MONSTA X. I have already reacted to Interstellar. MONSTA X, I sort of talked about it in my Interstellar video, I think. I tried to get into MONSTA X a lot, and I was for a while, and I just slowly fell apart after Wonho left. Not even because he was my bias, but like the songs after I didn't love as much as the songs before. And so it's like, was that because Wonho left, or was that like just a coincidence? And you know, you can just fall out of love with groups just like you can fall in love with groups, or like sort of distance from K-pop in general anyways, because I've grown up, like it's still the only thing that I listen to, but I don't watch a lot of content anymore. So I don't know. I do remember I would listen to a lot of MONSTA X back in the day. But enough rambling. Let's get this music video started. I also don't know anything about their variety show that I think made them, besides maybe it's called No Mercy. Part of the reason I'm making these videos is to see the chronology, if that's the right word, of all of my different groups, and so I like knew about the time that MONSTA X debuted, but I didn't know that they're like one of the last ones in like the third gen sort of era. It's like EXO, BTS got 7, Red Velvet twice, and whoever else I've forgotten, 17. They've already all debuted before MONSTA X has. I don't know if I had like a list before, but I just think it's interesting. And then I don't think Blackpink has debuted yet either. So, kind of fun little history for you there. Um, I don't know if this is them because there's only 6 of them, but we'll see. It wasn't them, guys. So far, the closest thing to like BTS at the beginning is gonna be MONSTA X right now. There's like the same filter over the video almost. BTS is more like just black and white, but they're wearing black and white, and they're wearing hats, and they're wearing chain jewelry. It's silver more than gold, like in No More Dream. But I find it interesting this emphasis that BTS and MONSTA X had in the beginning on like hip hop. MONSTA X is right. This really is like BTS because they've got the names at the beginning. I don't think I've seen that with any other group either. It's funny that they're showing the names, but like half their face is covered. Like I can still tell who it is, but like I feel like if you're gonna be like doing a little introduction, you should be able to see the whole face. Like dang, bro. I also find this hat funny because this hat is like hipster and not hip hop. They're doing too much hip hop, and I'm doing hip hop because This is more of the like costumey part where bro's got a gun and look at his hair. Yikes. Hey. Boy. I also don't know what these songs are about. Maybe this is a little bit too hip-hop again because it's like projecting a stereotype with the police and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to defend them at all. I was just gonna be like, maybe this is just like teenage rebellion-ness.
네가 너무 헤매서 내가 왔어. Hey, 거기 시시한 애들 지워봐봐.
I don't think I've ever seen this music video. I forget how much I like this song though. Even though this is pretty close to like debut BTS, there's more singing than BTS has for a while. Like BTS I feel like only was singing in the choruses, but they got all their vocals like going out right now. Same as though you got their shirts up, like No More Dream. Bro. Youngwon really is a hipster in this music video, dude.
저기 예쁘장한 애들과는 달라 실례합니다 excuse my charisma 네 맘에 물에 좀 들어갈게 내 사랑의 K를 좀 몰라 excuse my charisma Young and bad 익숙해져 투한 MONSTA X boys on the way man 쳐들어간다 맘 탄속해라 Get out the way 착함 넘겨봐 소문이 멀리 퍼질게 날 맘대로 욕하게
He's got a different hat.
내 이름에 꼬리표에 너라는 이름 달리게 지금부터 잘 지켜봐 이걸 범죄라 할 수 있나 Knock knock 다 들어갑니다 깜짝 놀랍게 분명합니다 들어가 확확 들어가 확확 이걸 싫다 할 수 있나 Knock knock 다 들어갑니다 완전 심쿵하게 분명합니다 들어가 확확 들어가 확확 이걸 범죄라 할 수 있나 길을 너를 위한 시작이야
Bro, what are you wearing? I should have been saying that the whole music video low key, but like this is guys, their smiles are popping off in this music video. Like I don't know how old they are, cause I'm kind of old now. I say as I'm 22, but like, dang. Steal my heart, why don't you? Whoa. In a half joking way, half serious way.
좀 그만 헤맬 때도 됐다고 봐. 네 주변 자식들은 난 다 됐다고 봐. 너 여는데 열쇠는 필요 없어. 그냥 문 부수지. 밀당이 썸이니 위치지 끌어 굳이 네 맘에 들어가나 잔뜩 거질러 놔. 좀 봐봐봐 내가 여기 무슨 짓 저질러 놔. 성에 차겠어 내가 아니.
What the freak was that?
누가? So tell me now who's hot and who's not.
Because I feel like that was a crazy debut song. Crazy especially because it just ends with IM's verse and not like a build it down or like a bridge or another chorus or something. Like, I feel like that should be a middle of a song. This is really crazy because I don't know if I've seen this. I know of course, I know this song. More dancing than I remember, but that's actually not true. It's like I'm rediscovering MONSTA X. There's like so much that I've forgotten about their group. Like, the concept of them, to me, has shifted to where I don't know that much about it. And so I keep being surprised about things that I already know. I'm like, oh my gosh, they sing. Girl, you knew that. Oh my gosh, they dance. Girl, you knew that. You like try to do their dances and you're like, oh my freaking gosh, I can't do this. Like, I'm like surprised, but then I'm like, you already knew that. Like, I was gonna say, I didn't know how dance heavy they were. They're dancing a lot in this music video. Yeah, right, you freaking knew that they danced all the freaking time. I was interesting. I started off talking about how some of this was to BTS's debut, No More Dream, and it still is. But I feel like they did have a lot more elements to it. Like, BTS is just like outside and inside of this one set, but they're like outside of their little jail. They're in the little jail. They're walking through things. They're playing games. They was crazy. All the things that were just adding on, and so that's why I say it's a crazy debut because it's kind of a lot in the little music video, and I don't know the storyline, what's going on. Maybe if I knew what they were saying, but you know, I never look at the lyrics to everything. Maybe that's something I should change. I don't know. A lot of discourse I've had about hip-hop and about K-pop, using hip-hop and K-pop taking advantage or just wearing African-American culture as a costume. And at the beginning I was like, this is just gonna be the same level as BTS. But I think they do it a little more, and that's not okay. Mostly stereotypical. Like, what was Juhan's hair? Like, I can't even, like, I'm not even saying that, like, what are you doing? But, like, I generally don't know what that was because I don't feel like I've ever seen that before. Like, it was, like, not anything close to African-American hip-hop hair. You know, that was what they were trying to go for. But it was, like, what are you doing? I'm just saying that they, like, try to execute something that they shouldn't have tried to execute it, and it went poorly, which is how it always goes. But anyways, also the guns, also weird. Police, weird. Being in jail, weird. When I was saying hip-hop at the beginning, I only really meant like the sound. But they're really trying to like pretend to be like hip-hop rappers, which this was 10 years ago. I can't speak for MONSTA X. I can't speak for anyone besides myself. I did find it a little weird, and I'm like, ooh. Maybe I'm making a too big deal out of it, but also they're like not hip-hop clothes when they're not wearing the black and white and then the prison stuff. That was interesting. I feel like I really love the makeup in this era of K-pop. Oh, their eyes always get me. I'm like, oh my goodness, what did you guys do to with your eyeliner and stuff? But mostly I was talking about Wonho smiling at me. He's not even my bias. Kihyun's my bias, and I'm like, bro. I'm interested to see what, if any, response I get to this video about all the things that I've said, because I don't want to sweep it under the rug and disregard it, but I also don't want to talk about it a lot, because if I talk about it a lot, then it seems like I'm trying to save face, that I'm being fake, and that I'm not being genuine. Like, I'm just trying to avoid backlash, and that's not why I talk about it. I talk about it because I feel like it is something worth talking about, and I want people to know that they're being heard when they talk about these things. I mostly just don't want to completely ignore it and act like it's fine. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. I really like these songs. I think they're good songs. I think they're super talented, and I'm really shocked that this was their debut. And it's interesting, I was thinking also about I'm comparing the BTS and them and their starting point and the different directions that they've gone out from since. They're not the only two that are debuting like this. While I was watching about it, I was also thinking about Icon, which I don't know a whole lot about, but them being under YG, they're definitely one of the more hip hop groups. Thank you for watching. Check out my other videos.